What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the Affirmative Talk Show. On today's topic, we're going to be discussing LeBron James. LeBron James, and he passes Magic Johnson on the all-time assist list. Hey, do me a favor. Follow me on YouTube. You can like, subscribe, and actually share the video and hit that bell notification so that way you can get notified of new content that I drop on a consistent basis on that channel. If you would like to support the channel, you can donate to the Cash App, and you can also donate in support of the channel by sending me a super thanks on my YouTube channel. So definitely it's been a pleasure, man, bringing you these videos on a consistent basis. I'm true to it and I am consistent with it. So I hope you like the content that I bring your way on a daily basis. So before we get into the topic of conversation, I want you to listen to this intro now.
Hey, experience can't be bought. This the energy you want. Yeah, this affirmative talk. Hey, destined for greatness, that's for certain. Time to build your life with purpose. Build your self-esteem and courage. Right now, it's a lifestyle, that's for sure. Good vibes and meditation from a real life coach. Let them know. Affirmations help to make a better you. Got you feeling incredible. Affirmative talk, come on through, let's go.
So as you can see right here, we're going to go into the stats of LeBron James for the 2022-2023 season. Right now, he's averaging about 25.9 points a game. His assist is at 6.6 assists per points assists per game, and his three-point percentage is at 33.3%, and his field goal percentage is at 46.6. I'm telling you right now, I like his field goal percentage. I'm of the mindset and belief it's going to get better as the season go on. The Lakers are sitting right now at 9-12, and they're playing against the Washington Wizards, where you're going against Kyle Kuzma, and it's at 46.6 with his field goal percentage. Now, with the three-point percentage, I've always felt that LeBron James wasn't strong far as on his field or on his actually three-point percentage. I think he takes too many threes for my liking. But at the end of the day, with that big frame at 6'9", 6'10", 250 something pounds, I think he should be able to get to his sweet spots and be more effective in the mid-range down to the post and even slashing and doing pick and rolls, and it's deadly. Let me tell you this, man. If you watched the game against the Milwaukee Bucks, if you did, it was a great game, man. On Friday, they actually won 133-129. LeBron James, he played 37 minutes. He actually had tweeted his ankle. He is questionable to play on today's game. I hope he do play. His field goal percentage on that game against Milwaukee Bucks was 44.4%. The three-point percentage was at 50%. His free throw percentage is at 50%. He has to get better at the free throw line, man, guys. He got to get better on the free throw line. The rebounds was at 8, his assists at 11, 0 blocks, 2 steals, and he had 28 points. So, this is where he's at, for the season. I like it. And congratulations to LeBron James for passing Magic Johnson on the all-time assists, and he's moving up on that list. Now, there are several players that he's actually following behind now, which is John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, and Mark Jackson. So right here they're showing a video on NBA.com as far as when he actually made that assist to Anthony Davis for that 3, and that's how he was able to pass Magic Johnson, man. Y'all give me your thoughts, man. Do you feel that LeBron James is the GOAT? Do you feel that LeBron James is the GOAT? If you have any comments and want to actually chime in on this video, on this show right now, we are live. This is not a pre-recorded video. We are live currently right now. You see my comment on this screen. Your camera must be on. All you simply have to do is type on that link, tap on that link, and you will join in on the show right now. I want to know your thoughts. Where do you put LeBron James as the GOAT, the greatest of all times? There are half and half. There are people saying that he's the GOAT. He has passed Michael Jordan in points. He is past Kareem. He's going to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in points. He has passed Magic Johnson in assists, and he's only going to climb up that list on the assist level. So LeBron James is on ground to break a lot of records this season. And let me tell you something, even though they have a losing record right now, we know that this is a marathon and not a sprint. There's still a lot of games left to be played. And let me tell you something, man. I think the Lakers are finding some continuity within the team. They're starting to trust each other. They're starting to know each other's strengths and weaknesses. The plays are starting to look more fluent. I like the pick and roll, man. I like the pick and roll of, AD and LeBron James. Let me tell you something. That right there shows me a lot with that pick and roll. And I think it's something to be said when you have that pick and roll like that, where you have AD, which the defense has to actual focus on AD and LeBron James. So you have to pick and choose. And it's hard to guard both of them when you have LeBron James with the ball, and he makes always 9 times out of 10 great decisions. They was able to win that games against the Milwaukee Bucks because they was able to cut down on their overall turnovers. And I think as long as the Lakers are able to cut down on their turnovers and they feed and focus more on Anthony Davis, and if Anthony Davis is able to stay healthy, that's the key. If he's able to stay healthy, then they have a shot to turn things around and start getting some W's and start having a winning record. Now, I want to know y'all thoughts. I, on the mindset, feel that they're still going to make some trades. I still think they have some pieces to trade. They still have those dark horses, which means they have those 2 first-round picks. Me of the mindset, man, when you have a caliber player like LeBron James and you have a player like Anthony Davis, you have to be able to give up those first-round picks. You should be able to focus on winning. That is what the Lakers organization has always stand upon, is winning championships. They don't care about being Western Conference champs or anything like that. They're all about winning championships. And when you have LeBron James still that's playing at a high level, you have to put players around him who's going to magnify that team winning percentage. And, it's been talks about Miles Monroe, and then you have Buddy Hield, far as from the Indiana Pacers. And then there's been some other names that's been thrown around. Let me say this. I'm going to give a lot of props to Russell Westbrook, man. I'm going to give a lot of props to Russell Westbrook. I feel Russell Westbrook has been playing better, especially I like him coming off the bench. I think he has been a spark, but let me say this. I still feel that you should trade him if you can get someone of better value, someone that can actually still kind of eliminate the turnover, someone who could actually hit open jump shots. That is key. That is critical, because let me tell you something. As the season progresses and you start getting close to the playoffs, teams are going to start magnifying on the defensive side of the ball, which means they're going to start playing at teams' weaknesses. And one of the team weaknesses right now is Russell Westbrook still cannot shoot. You know, he had a couple of games where he shot at a good shooting percentage, but I watched Russell Westbrook play, right? And I love this dude mindset. Don't get me wrong. Russell Westbrook, I love him as a player. I love his mindset. I love his tenacity. I love he plays the game at 110%. And this dude does not take games off. He does not take games off. And that is something that I wish LeBron James and Anthony Davis will be able to do more on a consistent basis, because when you play the game the right way like that, man, I just love players that's like that. Kobe Bryant was like that. Michael Jordan was like that. And that's just, I'm cut from that cloth. I want to be able to watch players that have that mindset that no matter what, yeah, I may be hurt. You saw when Russell Westbrook, man, when he got that cut on top of his head, on his forehead, and the dude actually got some stitches and came back in the game. Not only that, he played the next game. Let me tell you something, man. That, it's hard for me to bash the guy, man. But at the same token, they need shooters. And Russell Westbrook, you cannot rely on him to shoot from the outside at a good percentage on a consistent basis. Um, Kendrick Nunn, man. Let me just say this about Kendrick Nunn, man. His game is in and out, man. And it just seems to me when he shoots the ball, I don't have any confidence that he even believes that the ball is going to go in. And he's been hurt, since he's been joining the Lakers, and he just doesn't provide for me any consistencies. Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly, for me, he's a good defensive minded guy. He brings that toughness, he brings that grit. I like Patrick Beverly for a lot of reasons, but at the same token, he's a guy that's a liability on the offensive side of the ball. He cannot hit any open jump shots, and teams play off him on the offensive side of the ball because they don't even believe that he can hit open jump shots. Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is a good fit. I like his tenacity and how he's starting to come along and hit some open jump shots. He can penetrate the ball a little bit. He can dribble the ball, penetrate, and dish it out. So I kind of like Austin Reeves. He's kind of growing on me. He's not there on my upper echelon that I really like him, but he's starting to grow on me, and he's starting to find his fit on this Lakers team. Anthony Davis is playing, man. He is playing. And this is what I think a lot of people has been saying about Anthony Davis, man, for a long time. If Anthony Davis is able to play on a consistent level like this, and if they really focus and take the time to run plays around Anthony Davis, and I'm going to include LeBron James in this, if LeBron James is able to really focus on, okay, let me help AD be the best version of himself on this team. I know that I can get my shot at any time. I know I can flow in the consistency, in the fluency of the offense, because I am a master of that. I'm LeBron James. I can get my points. But Anthony Davis needs help. And he needs help from LeBron James. He needs help from his teammates to really focus on getting Anthony Davis the ball in his sweet spots. Anthony Davis likes the ball far as from the 15-foot to the 18-foot range. He can hit mid-range jumpers. To me, he shoots too many far as three-pointers for me. I've said this on a competed basis. He shoots too many three-pointers. And if you're able to get Anthony Davis on the low block, or if you're able to do those mid-range pick and roll like LeBron James then was doing against Milwaukee on Friday, man, you just saw it. He outplayed Giannis. He outplayed him. And that is something where everybody has been talking. Anthony Davis easily can be a top 5 player in the league if he can show up and play and stay healthy on a consistent basis. And I'm liking the Lakers, man. I'm liking how they're starting to gather around and actually play through Anthony Davis. I don't believe they need to play through LeBron James. LeBron James needs to really kind of continue that focus on Anthony Davis, because if you do that, that's going to open up the court. And this is where I feel the Lakers lack in having more open jump shot shooters, people who can knock the ball down. Now, I like the other guy. I'm trying to get his name. I believe his last name is Walker. Walker is his last name. That dude is playing, and I like the way he is playing. And I'm going to go and show that right quick. Give me 1 second, because I got to get his name. I got to get this dude's name. Let's go on the roster. Okay. You got Troy Brown Jr. He's okay. He's 6'6", but he's okay. He can hit some shots, but it's just not hitting on a consistent basis for me. Lonnie Walker, man. Guys, Lonnie Walker can play. Lonnie Walker can play. This dude is 6'4", 204 pounds. I like Lonnie Walker, the fourth. I hope that they don't trade Lonnie Walker or let him go. He is one of the players that I would not let go. And I mean that. I watched the way this guy has played the game. And let me tell you something. To be honest with you, I'm of the mindset that he doesn't get even more plays for him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just telling you, they need to have more plays for Lonnie Walker. If they're able to put more plays for Lonnie Walker, this guy will flourish. This guy is just a great ball player. I like what he's doing. I like what he brings to the table. I like how he's aggressive. He's actually shooting better from the 3-point percentage. He can actually dribble the ball, penetrate, and he can get his own shot. I'm telling you, don't sleep on Lonnie Walker. This dude right here is good. Dennis Schroeder. Oh man. I really like Dennis Schroeder, man. Dennis Schroeder is a penetrator. I like it. He's very savvy with the basketball. He's smooth with the basketball. He is very effective in the pick and roll. If they can do more pick and roll with Dennis Schroeder, and I feel and believe that he is one of their better point guard shooters. This is why he should definitely be in the starting lineup more consistently, because he is a better jump shot shooter, which means that when he run pick and rolls, the defense will honor him and have to play up on him because they know that he can hit that mid-range jump shot. And if they play up tight on him, he has the quickness and the savviness to go past his guy and go get down into the hot zone of the paint, and he can penetrate and dump it down to AD, dump it down to Bryant, and they can get an open, clean dunk. Kendrick Nunn, I think he needs to go. If you could use him in one of those trade pieces, he definitely needs to go. There's a lot of young players that, that's not playing a lot. Max Christie, he is not playing really. This guy, Gabriel, this 6'9" guy, 205 pounds, let me tell you something about him, man. That guy plays hard. That guy, the African dude, he plays hard. The one with the dreads and is real black. He plays hard, man. He is very agile. I like his tenacity on the defensive side of the ball. I think he brings that type of energy. I love Thomas Bryant, man. I love Bryant. Bryant brings energy. He's 6'10". These are the guys they need to play more during the game so that way they can develop a rhythm. Because let me tell you something, guys. If these guys are not playing consistency, it's hard for any NBA player to gain a rhythm and understand what's going on in the game if they're not playing in the game, okay? Scottie Pippen Jr., man, I think he's been playing in the G League. I would love if the coach really can actually implement him into the offense. I mean, I would like to see this guy to see what he can really bring to the table, but for whatever reason, they're putting him on the G League and he's playing in the G Leagues. But at some point, I think you need to start playing players like this early in the season so that way they can get those reps in, and that way you kind of understand what's their strengths and what's their weaknesses. Yeah, I understand when you send in players to the G League to understand the flow of the NBA game and all this stuff. But man, let this guy play in some meaningful games so that way you can see what type of player he is. Let me see. Cole Swider need to go. This dude Juan, they used to play for the Golden State Warriors. He definitely need to go, man. And that's my spiel, man. But LeBron James, on the other hand, for me, man, I'm proud of LeBron James. I'm proud of what he's doing far as with the game of basketball. I'm definitely going to miss him when he's gone. I still like him. He's a high caliber player. He's a superstar player. He still is able to play at a very high level. And I gave you the averages on where he's at for this season. And let me tell you something, guys. This guy's not even going full throttle yet, which is scary. He's not even going full throttle. You could tell he's pacing himself. You can tell he knows when to rest. He knows when to push it. But I like the way he's playing because at the end of the day, at this stage of the game or the season, he shouldn't have to play full throttle. He shouldn't. He should not have to play full throttle. I'm of the mindset is that at the age of LeBron James, around 39 years old, right? Close to 40 years old. And he should have players that be able to play full throttle and to be able to play, and he should be able to take it easy during the NBA regular season. Now, there's going to be some nights, yes, he's going to want to fully throttle himself to be able to score those 40s, those 50 points, so that way he continue to stay in game shape and to stay in the flow of the offense. But LeBron James, for me, at this point of his career, you should have a good enough players around him where he doesn't have to expend so much energy. So, man, I gave you the stats for LeBron James, man. This dude is the truth. He is that good, and he should be respected. For me, I'm going to just tell you, man, a top 5 is not a top 5, definitely a top 10 player in the NBA right now. So stay tuned, man. Go to my YouTube channel, Affirmative Talk, like, comment, share, hit that bell notification so that way you can get updated on new content that's coming your way. Take care and always be safe out there and be blessed, man. Peace.
Hey, experience can't be bought. This the energy you want. Yeah, this affirmative talk. Hey, destined for greatness, that's for certain. Time to build your life with purpose. Build your self-esteem and courage. Right now, it's a lifestyle, that's for sure. Good vibes and meditation from a real life coach. Let them know. Affirmations help to make a better you. Got you feeling incredible. Affirmative talk, come on through, let's go.